Hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody, to episode number 5. 5th episode. Wow. How's everybody doing? That's great. I hope everybody had a great week. And you'll be hearing this on a Monday, so I hope you have another great week. Me personally, I had an outstanding last week. Kind of. We'll talk about it. I pretty much had like if you're watching the video and if you see the clips on Instagram, your boy got a little tan here. Got a little sun. Got a little vitamin D. Now I was about to say got dicked down by the sun. That's what I was about to say there, but I was just like, I kind of held back. Because then I was just like, well, I don't really want my mom to hear me say that I got dicked down by the sun, but she's not going to watch. And you know what? I would imagine that she would also maybe see that that's pretty funny. So yeah, your boy got dicked down by the sun, got wined and dined, got taken out by the sun. We had a nice week-long relationship. The weather was outstanding here in Vancouver. We had nothing but sun, warm days, and it just so happened that I pretty much had the entire week off of work out of nowhere. And, oh my God. I mean, I spent the time, actually, hold on a second. Hold on just a goddamn second. Before we get into this podcast, and, I feel like before I really do anything now, I have a new anthem that I would like to play, and I feel like this anthem should be played across the world. I mean, they play national anthems for sports games and other stuff, which is like so unnecessary. It's just like, well, before we play this game of basketball, let's remember, or before we learn mathematics today at school, before we do all that, let's just remember that, this is our song, guys. Come on, let's all sing our song. But thank you to my friend who sent me this video. Just a 10 out of 10 video, top to bottom. I mean, content-wise, outstanding. Era-wise, it's just a great era. It looks at the way that people look, and just an all-around 10 out of 10. So we will be watching that right now, and we will be beginning the podcast with with the new anthem. And I don't know. I'm seriously considering having this to be like the anthem before I start any podcast, before I do anything, because this is just it's just that great. So this is Ralph Geise or Geese, Geise. So you make the call on what you think that is. I'm gonna go with Geise. Ralph Geise, The Whistler is the name of the video. Only 17,000 views on it. So pretty underground as far as this goes. So yeah, as you can see right off the top. You'll have to check the Instagram for the clips or watch the YouTube. Off the top is just, this guy's already drip god, drip daddy. I mean, he looks a little bit like me, not gonna lie. I mean, he's a little less tan, he's a little bit more white, but his mullet's a little nicer, I'll give him that. Mine's still, it's a work in progress here, but mullet and just absolutely murdering it with this mustache, just crushing it. He's wearing like an old school Detroit Pistons basketball sweater that some kid now would pay $300 for on his mom's credit card. So let's hear The Whistler from, I believe this has got to be the 80s or something, but this video, I mean, we're going to listen to it one time through, and then we're going to go back and we're going to pinpoint the highlights of this video and just exactly what the hell is going on, pretty much. So let's begin. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Unbelievably beautiful piece of music. So that was a man whistling. If you're just listening, that's a man whistling, Ralph Geese. I believe he was like a world record whistler, which is just like, hey, you know, like, I mean, it's pretty, I mean, at the end of the day, it's whistling. So but the fact that there's a crowd, I mean, could you imagine the type of person that is just like, yo, I got his tickets. And you're just like, oh, where? For what? Where are we going? Like, what'd you buy his tickets for? He's like, his name's Ralph. Okay, hear me out. His name's Ralph Geese. And dude's mad talented, bro. Mad talented, man. I'm telling you, yo, he's a little underground right now. Like, his shit's like 17K views on YouTube. Like, he's a little low right now, but I'm telling you, dude's about to blow up. This guy's fucking, he's like, oh, okay, all right, I'm interested. Is it like small venue type of shit? Like, that's pretty cool. I like doing that kind of shit. He's just like, yeah, it's pretty small venue. Like, there might be like 40 people there, maybe. You're just like, oh, okay, yeah. So what does he do? Like, rapper, singer? What's his situation? He's like, yeah, he's a whistler. He's yeah, he's like the best whistler. You're like, whistler? Like, whistle? Like he uses a whistle? It's like, no. He whistles like with his mouth, like, and just like up and down, like he makes music with his mouth. Like, but just with pitch, like high pitched noises and shit, just whistling. You're like, oh, yeah, I'm not gonna go with you to that, bro. I mean, I'm fucking pretty insulted that you you asked me to go see a fucking dude whistle. But yeah, this whole video is a insane set of circumstances. Like, there's like a crowd. Everybody looks like a little bit like kind of how I look right now. They got mustaches, they got fucking mullets. We'll go back through it again, and I'm gonna pause it a couple times because there's a few things we do have to point out, and there's a few people that seem extremely confused what is happening and why they're there. Oh, my bad. Press a button. Yeah, they're almost like they have no idea what's going on or why they're there. So let's see here. So Ralph, steps up to the mic, is just ready. He's just vibing. Dude, the way his mullet like shakes behind him is one of the most beautiful things. I mean, right up there with just like Niagara Falls, great works of art, Mona Lisa, the Sistine Chapel. Ralph Geese's mullet as he just fucking whistles the hell out of a song. I mean, it's up there. I mean, the facial expressions are just wildly out of control here. I mean, I understand he's got to, he's got to contort his face around a little bit to make the different sounds and the different. I understand. I know how to whistle myself. But yeah, holy hell, man, it's a little much. It's a little distracting. This guy's like sitting there like nodding. He's like, wow, right, I get it. Actually, I'm gonna go back to that because yeah, look at this fucking crowd. Like, what? This is like a small room. Like I said, there's like maybe like 40 people here. Like, this kid is fucking blown away. He is. He's never seen anything like this in his fucking life, man. He is so shook. Oh my god. Granted, though, imagine you're a child and your like parents are just like, "Yo, get in the car, we're going." You're like, "Where are we going?" It's like, "Shut up." You'll see when we get there, and you get there, and this is happening. You'd be like, I would be fucking mind blown too. I'd be like, what is going on here? My parents are part of a cult. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't hurt him. This kid now. Great. The hairs, we're off to a great start. The kids already, I mean, these kids, see, that's the thing is like, I've only been working on the mullet for a couple months. But like back in the days, it's like they started them young, bro. They got to have years of growing before they, you know, before they brought the mullet to the world. Like I've had to just kind of start, like, you know, I'm 25 now. I'm in my fucking mid 20s. I'm just getting started. It's unfair, bro. It's like they used to do with mullets, like how like the kids in China now, how there's like they'll like pick the kids, like what the kid's gonna do like as he's born, and they'll just fucking train him from 2 months old to just be like, yeah, this one's gonna be a singer, and then they just like start fucking around with his voice box and his vocal cords and just be like making sure he's fine. I have him like strung up and dancing at one, like fucking, what is it, Backstreet Boys or NSYNC style, whatever that video was, and they just fucking make them like dance around and like just get the motions down and just playing music at them, whatever they decide they're gonna do. That's what they used to do with kids with mullets in North America. Just start them young. It's just like, yeah, this kid's gonna be a mullet kid, and we're gonna start him young. But I don't. Yeah, this kid's a little confused. It looks like he's just like, yeah, yeah. This guy, yeah. I don't know what this guy. I don't know what he's thinking about this performance right now. You know what I mean? He doesn't seem angry. He doesn't seem thrilled. He doesn't seem confused either. It's just like, I think he's almost like looking at this like a purely like analytical point, like where he's just like, how is he doing this? How is one man producing all of these sounds? Like, it's like he's almost like trying to break it down. Like but again, great mustache, and I mean, we're a little light on the mullet in the back, but that's fine. I like the fit. I like the sweater over the collared shirt. Grandma's fucking killing it in the back with the shades inside. Like it. Look at this crowd. Beautiful crowd. Get it, Ralph. And then we have the star of the video. This fucking girl, man. She's like looking around this girl's way more confused than the other guy. She's just like, what? Huh? She's just, wait, just mouth open. Has anyone seen my parents? Anyways, I just wanted to start that off with the anthem. It's Ralph Geese, everybody. I mean, I wonder if that man's alive today, honestly. Ralph Geese. Let's see. Oh, he's got a Facebook. Oh. There's a Reddit page for him. Oh, he's old. Oh, yeah, that makes sense that he's old. You know what I mean? Because of time. Oh, damn. He's got some fucking... Wait, hold on. Wait, what is happening? The world's greatest whistler. Yeah, so he's still fucking killing it, man. He's still out there killing it. Yeah, I just wanted to open with the anthem, and it's a beautiful anthem, and Ralph Geese is he's a killer, bro. I'm very glad that I learned who that was, and that I got to experience that. So shout out to my friend who sent me that, and yeah, I'll get back into my week here and kind of my little mini vacation. So pretty much found out that like all work kind of got held up, and there wasn't really gonna be much going on for the week, which at first I was pissed about because you're just like, fuck sakes, like I want to work, I want to, I'm fortunate enough to have a job, I'm fortunate enough to fucking clock in and I'm fortunate, right? I'm grateful. I'm grateful and fortunate. But yeah, I wanted to make money this week. I wasn't in my plans to not, to sit around, to do what lots of other people have been forced to do and just fucking sit on their ass for the last year because the government has decided that you're a piece of shit and you should stay at home. But yeah, I kind of got forced into a mini vacation, and it just so happened to coincide with just the fucking greatest week of weather that I've seen in months. We had a very tough winter here in Vancouver. It was raining, and it got down to almost -1 degree at one point. It was just rain and just extreme cold. -1. It's just madness. So after a grueling winter, I was ready for some sunshine. I definitely needed the vitamin D, and boy, did I get it. I was golfing. I was gardening. I was rollerblading around the seawalls by the ocean. I was playing basketball outside. I was working out in parks. I was doing it all. I was living the life of a bum out there, just an athletic bum. I played golf. I played a round of golf, which my first time out for the season, it can be a rough go. And here in the city, I like to go play a round of golf by myself, or at least I used to. That's all. That would be my favorite thing. It's the most relaxing thing in the world. You get out there and you just go out there for a nice long walk and you just play a round of golf. I used to do it before all exams in school. And, do all your studying, to do all that. Then the day before, just nothing, just shut everything off, go for play around of golf, and that was it. Now, you can't do that in the city because they try to fill up the time slots because there's a lot of people that want to golf, and we don't have time for you to go out there and fucking play by yourself, all right? You're not that important, which I disagree. And then when I yell at the fucking pro shop guy, I get in trouble because he just tells me that, he's just like, well, you're not that important. It's like, well, you know what, sir? I disagree. I'm just going to have to flat out disagree with you, sir. And frankly, you're being kind of a cunt. And then I get thrown off the course. Unbelievable. So, so you just get paired up with people. And I get paired up with these two older Asian gentlemen. And I'm like, okay, this will be fun. This will be interesting. And they don't really speak to me too much for the first couple holes, kind of feeling each other out. And then me and this one guy just start chatting it up, and his name was like Kun Jun. They were two Taiwanese men in their 70s. Great guys. And one guy just kept giving me golf balls. That was like his way of like being like, hey man, like I like you. Just kept fucking shoveling golf balls at me. I was like, all right, thanks. Thank you. I can't remember what his name was, but yeah, Kun Jun. Just chatting my ear off, and he's just talking to me. He's just like, yeah, you're a really young guy. You're a really young guy. He just kept saying that for a little while. I was like, yeah, that's true. That's very true. I am, yes. Comparatively, because like I'm not like that young. I'm 25, but there's definitely younger people. Yeah, you're a young guy. Then he's just like, oh, you golf long? And I was like, yeah, I've been golfing since I was a kid. He's like, oh, it's good. He's like, yeah, you got a long time to play golf. And then he's like, yeah, it's great. He's like, you come out here, you walk the course and stuff like that. He's like, it's the only exercise I do. It's great. He's just like, and he's like, I'm in great health. It's like, no, he's like, no, low cholesterol, low blood pressure. He starts rattling off his fucking list to me. I was like, hey man, you don't have to prove anything to me, but yeah. He's like, yeah, it's great. It's the only exercise you have to do. I was like, yeah, no, I'll probably need to do some other stuff. I'm 25. I don't know if I can get away with just playing a couple rounds of golf a week and just being like, well, that's it. I'm good. But this man said something to me and started this conversation with me, this open dialogue, I'll call it. About 12 holes in, I started hitting a little better because, like I said, it was my first round out. I didn't even have a chance to get out on the range before. I just got there, and they were like, yeah, if you want to go, you got to go now. And I was like, fuck, all right, we're up there. Step up to the tee. Everything's just a disaster for a little while. And then I get out, and I start getting the stroke going and just bombing drives. A couple of back-to-back, like 290s, 300s, and they're fucking pretty goddamn right down the middle. And he starts, Ken Jun starts getting a little pumped. He's just like, hey, nice. Hey. He's like, oh, you're pretty, you can hit the ball pretty well. And then, but I was just, in my first round out, I mean, my drives, I was getting them, I was cleaning that up. They were pretty good. They were hitting well. And then I just couldn't, hit the green from there. And it's like only like 100 yards out or so, but I just, wasn't very accurate right there. Then I wasn't, it needed to be cleaned up. And, but, first round out, it is what it is. I was just like, what can you do? And he's just like, which I now respect the hell out of him for this because, and I'll explain why after, but he just literally just goes, like, yeah, he's like, your drives are great. And remember, this is like, he's in like he's got a pretty thick accent too. It's not, I mean, I'm just not going to even attempt to do an old Taiwanese man accent because that has grounds to get very offensive, and I'm not going down that road. But he's just like, yeah, the drives are very good. He's like, they're very long, so you don't have far to go to the green when you get down there. He's like, the very big greens. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. So what do you he's like, yeah, you really shouldn't be missing greens. You need to be better with your short irons. And I was like, oh, what is this guy like? Is this guy like he's just like, yeah, you could score really well on these courses if he's like, you just got to be better with your short irons. For a second, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this fucking old Asian guy talking to me? But then I was just like, but you know what? He's absolutely goddamn right. And there's nothing I could say about it. He's correct. I need to be better with my short irons. I need to clean it up, and I can score better. I shouldn't be missing greens from 100 yards out. My drives are bombs down the middle. I'm left with like 100 yards or less to the green, and these are big greens. These are not professional greens. I should be close to the pin. What's going on? And I respected the absolute fuck out of it because this is the Asian excellence that you hear about. Because they don't tolerate that kind of bullshit. They're just like, oh, okay, well, here's the problem. We're going to fix it, and then you're better. If I was out golfing with any of my friends, or say my dad, or some older white gentlemen, they would have just, started coming up with the bullshit excuses. They would have just been like, if the drive's hitting, then, it's a problem with the irons, or you can't putt. If your chipping's good, the putting's off. If the irons are good, you can't drive for shit. It's just like, that's the game, that's the game. That's the way they look at it. It's just like, well, it's like, it's always something, right? You can go out there, you're killing it on the drives, and, you just, you can't hit a green to save your life. And, that's just the game. And that's their mindset. That's just the game. But not Ken Jun, and not the Taiwanese, and not the Asians in general. No. They demand excellence across all areas. And they just break it down. It's just like, here, listen to me. The drives are great. You got a short distance to the green. There's absolutely no reason we should be missing the greens. We need to clean this up. It's almost like he's just like, hey, man, do you want to be my coach and let's take this shit on tour? Like do you want to start touring, bro? I'm not going to ask. Well, yeah, maybe you can use a push cart. I'll have to check with the rules if you can be my caddy, but and use a push cart so you don't have to carry it. But you said you're extremely healthy and, low cholesterol, low blood sugar. You might be able to handle the old bag. But yeah, just straight up. I mean, what a hilarious thing to say to somebody you just met. Just be like, yeah, man, you got to be better with your short irons. It's just, I know you're right, but fuck off, bro. I get out for I do it. I work all the time and I'm sorry, I can't play 5-6 rounds of golf a week. I just can't do it, man. It just doesn't work for my, my schedule, where I'm at in life, I just don't have that amount of free time. And it just wouldn't be productive for me to play 5-6 rounds of golf unless I was going to try to go professional. And that would be nice. But again, I don't have that kind of time or that money. But I respected the hell out of that. I mean, what a gangster, man. I wish it'd be like that, man. When I'm older, you just playing with some young kids. He's like, hey, man, pretty decent, but that putting needs some fucking work, bud. And you're not even that good. Like, that's the thing. Is like, he's okay. And you're just like, he's just looking at me. He's like, yeah, we got to clean this shit up. I don't know what to tell you. Fucking awesome. But yeah, playing some golf, doing some gardening, which was great. I built the whole fucking patio thing. I built a flower bed. I fucking planted my vegetable garden, planted my hot peppers. Got in there. I was living like a retired person for the past week, and I am so ready for it. I am built for old age retirement. I'm not saying like retirement, like young retirement. I guess I could do it at any age, but a typical old person retirement, like just playing golf, gardening, lounging around, just fucking, just mild activity, just being outside, just doing casual things like, like calming things like golf and gardening and calling your grandchildren fat and grandparent stuff. Yeah, I'm so ready for it, dude. I'm gonna be the best fucking retired guy, man. That's when I've decided also. That's when I'm gonna start drinking again, is when I'm retired. That's just gonna be it. I'm out of the game. I'm retired from drinking. I'm out of the drinking game. It's just not productive, and it's just not cute anymore. Also, it gets sad. When you're a teenager in your early 20s and you're just getting bombed, as people are just like, yeah, fuck it, like fuck yeah, dude, fuck yeah. But then you hit a certain point, you start to get in your mid 20s and you're like approaching your 30s and you're just getting fucking bombed. It's just like, fuck, what are we doing? Like, couldn't we be using this time to be doing anything more productive? Something helpful, something that adds value to your life, adds anything to your life. So yeah, I'm retired from the drinking game, and I've decided that, I just got to dedicate this next chapter of my life to, just becoming a successful person, building a brand, building a business, watching fucking Gary Vee, becoming partners with Gary Vee, owning the jets with Gary Vee, and then driving the jets into extinction. No, but yeah, trying to be successful to some degree, meeting a nice lady, having a family, and being a drunk does not help with that. Because if you're a drunk, probably going to meet a woman drunk, a lady drunk, which is not great. They tend to have problems. They tend to be not the most stable individuals. So yeah, just not productive, and it's just not. I mean, there's no need for it in this second chapter of my life. Just getting fucking bombed all the time. So, however, that does mean that on the back end of this thing called life, when I've done this next chapter and I've set myself up the way I want to set myself up, I'm getting absolutely fucking bombed, and you best believe that. I will be living on a golf course. I will be, on many occasions, found asleep on the golf course, in my garden, in my pool, maybe. In which it would be like, hey, Grandpa, can you not fall asleep in the pool? I mean, you've almost died 3 times. It's just like, hey, shut the fuck up. It's my pool. I sacrificed the last 25 to 30 years of my drinking time and fun to build this house and this family. If I want to get fucking absolutely bombed and drown in my pool, I will. And you know what? You'll come out with the little net. You and your fucking brother will come out with the net and you'll fish Grandpa's fucking dead body out of the pool, all right? If that's what I want to do, that's what I'm gonna do. All right. I haven't had a drink in 30 years, and I'm back in the game. And if I want to fucking just get bombed and say some inappropriate stuff to the cart girl on the golf course, get into a screaming match, piss myself on the golf course and get banned and then have to move to a new one, I will. I will. And it's my choice. So basically that means I'm just planning on being a total drunk asshole when I'm older. So I'm looking forward to it. But I've earned it. Yeah, I'm very ready for retirement. Oh. Speaking of fun Asian guys, I haven't looked too deep into the story, but I saw the headline and it's I don't know. Okay. A lot of mixed feelings about this one because a man got arrested apparently in Japan. So he had 35 different girlfriends going at the same time so that he could get different birthday presents throughout the year. Now, they arrested this man. Now, I say he earned this, and the amount of fucking shit that this man probably had to deal with 35 girls. If you think, for most guys, the amount of shit that they go through with one girlfriend, imagine this guy with 35. I think he deserved 35 birthday presents. That's not even that many. It's not like he's like had one for every day of the fucking week. Or every day of the year. I guess that's the same thing. Every day of the week would also end up being every day of the year. But yeah, a man from Japan was recently arrested for having 35 girlfriends at the same time. In order to get birthday... I love how it's just like, it's strictly for this, but that's pretty hilarious if it is. In order to get birthday gifts from each of them. Takashi Miyagawa, 39, was arrested after he conned all the women into relationships and gift giving on fake birthdays. Yes, he dated all these women. Told them that he had different birthdays, then collected gifts throughout the year. The man is from Kansai, southern region of Japan. He told all the women different birthdays so he would have an almost non-stop supply of gifts. Miyagawa told one girlfriend his birthday was February 22nd and told another lover it was in July. His real birthday turned out to be November 14th. The man is in custody after allegedly conning 100,000 Japanese yen worth of birthday presents. Okay. How long did he have this thing going on for? This is even equally impressive. Oh my God. This is more impressive. 100, you know how many gifts that is? He had been doing this for years. Like, a long time. $100,000. 35 gifts a year. What were these women buying it? Bro, this guy's got game, huh? This guy fucking... I mean, I don't like to say this. I don't like to say this too often, but... What's his name here? Takashi. Dick game stupid on Takashi, huh? Bro. They're fucking... Females are hitting him up with expensive gifts. He's putting it down nice. These women are like, damn, that is. I'm dropping a grand on Buddy here for his birthday. It's alleged that he met most of the women while working for a company that sold hydrogen water shower heads. Damn, he's getting that shower head plus. Fuck, I hate saying just like stupid, like vulgar shit like that, but it's it's also just funny. It's just like, oh damn, bro's getting that shower head puss. Damn, he's fucking getting the bitches from the shower head game. Damn, I see you, Takashi. Some of the women found out and came together to report Miyagawa. I mean, yeah, if you got a bunch of people from the same company, like. How did they not find out way sooner? How did he end up making 100,000 yen? That's fucking wild, man. Yeah, holy fuck. Dude must have been exhausted, man. I mean, if he goes to jail or whatever, that'll be a vacation. 35 girls, man. You know how many text messages? Like he's like just getting messages like some girls just like, I feel like you just like, I don't know. I feel like you've just been really distant. And he's just like, oh, Jesus Christ. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Just like, I don't know. I just feel like you have been. And, there's nothing I really even want you to do about it. I just wanted to say that and, just let you know that I'm upset. And, yeah, I pretty much just want to leave it at that. And I don't want you to really try and fix it or to really say anything back to me. I just wanted to let you know that I'm upset. It's just like, oh, Jesus Christ. He's got to like go flip through his notes and see what she gave him for present. He's like, oh, this present wasn't even that good. Yeah, okay, well, you know, we'll just break up then. She's like, well, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say we should break up. I'm just saying. He's just like, yeah, nah, like, it's cool. We could just break up. She's like, no, I didn't say that, so we're not breaking up. He's like, oh, Jesus Christ. All right. What do you want me to do then? Just listen? What? He's just, and 35 of these are all happening at different times. I mean, to say that this guy didn't earn that, that's more like $100,000. I don't know if you could fucking, like, in theory, if you would be like, we'll pay you $100,000 for the year, but you have to try and manage having 35 different girlfriends, I would off the jump be like, I don't think that's going to be able to happen. I just mentally don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I feel like I'd like a month in, I'd be like, yo, no. I tried my best. I mean, these women are fucking mental. I mean, just dealing with just one person to have a relationship with and try and fucking navigate all that. Like, add in two, you can, you know, try your best. 3, it's getting a little dicey. 4, you know, there's some men out there that could probably make it happen. But like, that's like their main thing. But 35, dude, this guy got raped off. Only $100,000 worth of gifts? Fuck that, man. Free my boy Takashi Miyagawa, 39 years old, bro. You're almost 40. Let's fucking give it up, huh? Awesome. I'm not going to go into the fights, but it's just a kind of a lead in because I got this funny story about Conor McGregor lookalike here. But awesome night of fights last night if you're a UFC fan. Wow. And if you're not, fuck. That's unfortunate because goddamn, it's so awesome. It's so fucking exciting and it's never been better. So get into it now. It's fun. It's fun to get together with people and watch people like just knock each other unconscious. It's great. But this story's been popping up a little bit around Conor McGregor lookalike. So the Conor McGregor lookalike jailed after selling drugs under the UFC star's name. Mark Nye, a 34-year-old, and if you see the picture, which I will place here, Mark Nye, a 34-year-old drug dealer, it says. Now, Mark Nye looks like he is about 62 years old. He looks terrible. He was not just a drug dealer. He was absolutely a drug user and abuser. I would go as far to say a drug abuser because a boy Mark here did some fucking drugs. He looks terrible, man. But yeah, he started selling drugs, and so Nye had been using McGregor's name on business cards to help advertise his drug dealing enterprise, which I don't understand what this means because people obviously don't think that Conor McGregor is affiliated with this drug dealing business. It's like no, he does legal drug dealing. He sells alcohol. He's a legal drug dealer. He's not sending this guy out on the street with just McGregor business cards selling fucking drugs and it's just like also have my name on it. That makes no sense. So I don't know why this would be advertising. Just be like, hey, where should we get our drugs from? It's just like, oh well, I got the Conor McGregor business card for buying heroin. Should we try that? Should we hit that one up? I prefer to buy from a trusted brand. You know, I know Connor. I like his stuff. Why wouldn't I like his line of opioids? But yes, I don't understand what this, like, how that's helps advertise. But I guess, you know, I'm not a fucking druggie, so maybe druggies are just like, oh, that's sick. Conor McGregor's selling me drugs. So yeah, he was his drug dealing enterprise, they called it. So Nye was pulled over by the police in Stanwell back in February. Per a report in The Sun, he was subsequently arrested after attempting to dispose of the Class A contraband and mobile phones on his person. When they asked for his name, he replied with Connor. Hundreds of the aforementioned business cards were found on Nye at the time of his arrest. They had McGregor Enterprise emblazoned on the front and Best Drops in Surrey on the back. Officers found a cleaver and a huge helping of boric acid, so that's good. A dangerous chemical used by dealers as a cutting agent. Oh, nice. So Mark or Connor is, I mean, hilarious. And like the fucking beard and everything, he's got it down. Police analysts and Nye's phone revealed near endless comms regarding his drug dealing antics. The dealer's mugshot revealed him sporting a similar styled beard to the one McGregor's been known to sport for years. While the real Conor McGregor has never been looking at years of hard time for his antics, he has had several brushes with the law. Okay, now they go into that. Yeah, that's got nothing to do with it. Yeah, so this picture, and I'll put the picture up here as well. But the business cards are, I mean, the most average bullshit fucking business cards. They're fucking nothing. What the hell is that? McGregor Enterprise. The Pocket Rocket, it says on it. It's just like two balancing like things. It's what the hell is this? 2019 incident. Oh, no, this is more talking about McGregor shit, and then it just goes into talking about McGregor. But I mean, Mark Nye, we gotta tighten it up. You're what, 34? It says 34. Mark, you look like shit, bud. We gotta clean it up, man. This is no good. What, I mean, stop cutting your drugs. I mean, they're not good. It's not. You look fucked, but you gotta clean it up, man. Oh man. Yeah. So with the fights last night, and I'm not gonna do like a big breakdown of the fights. It's not a MMA podcast, but you know, when you're watching the fights or you're watching sports in general, it's nice to, it's especially with the fights and stuff. You throw a little bit of juice on the game, a little cash. You know what I'm talking about? A couple of bills, couple of some yen. You put a couple of yen on it. There's this new culture because sports betting and sports gambling is just all online and is back in such a big way, and like it's opening up in the States, especially. Just more states keep legalizing it. It's just becoming one of those biggest businesses, and these people are getting so rich off of it. And by people, I mean the people running the sites, not the fucking people betting. And that's what I want to talk about. The amount of money that these people are making. I mean, the best business you can get into right now is opening an online sports book, for the love of God. But there is this whole culture now online on Instagram and Twitter where these people just bet sports nonstop. That's what they do. And they develop this community and they all bet together. And they're like, oh, do this, do that play. I've been looking into this. And there's people that just follow these people and just read what these people say and then just blindly throw money onto the games and just be like, oh yeah, I'll put 100 on that. Like, if you have a couple $100 on a Tuesday night hockey game between the Avalanche and the Nashville Predators, because somebody's just like, yeah, the last couple times they played, it hit the under, so I'd say go with the under. And you're just like, all right, cool, that's good enough for me. I'll throw a couple $100 on that. I mean, we got a problem. But these online bettors, man. And then there's these guys that become that, I mean, the shysters. Let's call it what it is. They're shysters. And they exist in every business, but none better than in the sports gambling world, because the people you're dealing with are at their core, dirtbags. They're sports gamblers, you know? It is what it is. And I've dabbled in it too. I'm a dirtbag as well. And I've been caught in this trap one time. And one time only, because after that I was like, oh, well, this is the dumbest fucking thing ever. And I might as well just burn my fucking money. But these guys, they develop like a community of these people that follow around with them, because these guys will post screenshots of like, oh, look how much I won. Look how much I won. And it's just like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're killing it, eh? Yeah. It's just like, well, if you made any fucking real money, you would not be on Twitter fucking diddling around being like, yeah. I just put 2 units, which is like $100. I put 2 units on the Cubs. Cubs are the Cubs for over 3 home runs tonight. It's just like, based on what? It's like, I just got a feeling, brother. So like, all right, well, you have a mental illness and an addiction problem. But then these guys develop this community and this following, just by posting their results of like these wins, but hiding these losses and kind of just being like, you know, and they like post these charts. So it's like, I got a net positive over the years, and it's like they've made $2,000 over the past 2 years. So they've made $1,000 per year, and the rest is just, you know, that's their profit, which is just like, okay, good. Yeah, you haven't lost money, which is very rare. So but you're not making any significant money. But they start selling their bets to other people, to people that can't afford. Well, most people can't afford this, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you're gonna be sports betting, you better be fucking rich, and that's when it's fun. If you could put $10,000 or $15,000 or $25,000 on a fucking thing and win like 100,000, that's when it's fun. Not if you're throwing down $25 and like, it's just like, you're just fucking throwing money away, man. It's like, that's not gonna help anything. We're gonna hit it big with $200. It's like, fuck, we could be making better decisions. This is probably why we're poor. But yeah, these guys sell and they call them like betting packages. Just be like, oh yeah, I'm selling my bets for my packages for the week. Make sure you get the packages for the week. It's got 5 plays a day, and these people just blindly follow these fucking bets, and then this like whole community of all mentally ill people are just like they'll lose and just be like, oh yeah, we'll bounce back tomorrow. It's just like, eventually there's not going to be a bounce back tomorrow, because you won't have money, and your mom's not going to be picking up that phone again. And she was like, Mom, come on. Okay, Mom, listen. No, Mom, stop. Just $100. I need to eat. Okay, can you order me Domino's to the house then? Mom, just please order me Domino's. I'm on the last leg of this parlay. It's going to hit. I'm going to win fucking $250 back, and then I'll pay you back. Mom, I'm on the last leg of this parlay. Oh my God, don't hang up. Fuck. Pick up the phone. Dad. It's just like, fuck, man. It's like, where is this? This is not going to end anywhere good, guys. You're not going to be the one. And I'm sorry to say, but the gambling is one of the oldest businesses there is. And the house always wins. The books always win. I'm sorry to tell you, the guy you follow on Instagram is not the guy that's beating it. He's not the guy that's going to be the anomaly. That's just like, wow, this guy basically bankrupted a casino. He bankrupted the sports book he just knew fucking sports so well that this guy could call every fucking over in the world. There's no money in betting sports all the time. I understand if you want to just do it for fun, but maybe throw like $5 just for a little fun. You start getting up into the hundreds and thousands and you can't afford it. No bueno, guys. No bueno. We got to be better. We got to be smarter than that. I did it a couple of years ago. I got into just betting MMA, and it's still very little bits. Like I said, like just for fun, nothing serious. I've never bet $100 on anything in my life. It's just not allowed. But I bought this fucking MMA betting package from this guy, and you know what? I fucking lost money. And then the guy's just like, hey, well, all losing weeks don't get discounted or don't get counted towards your subscription. So I add on the next week. I was just like, okay, so you lost me money, and then my reward for that is that you get another opportunity to lose me more money. He's like, yeah, what if we win? It's like, then we're back to even. And I mean, what are we going to do? We're just going to keep doing this? Like, it's not fucking, it can't happen. And this sports betting thing has got out of control. However, if you are going to be a sports gambler and you are going to be a degenerate and you are going to be a scumbag, I want you to be exactly like this man. And this is the way to do it. And you be Italian, you be overweight, you be shirtless with just a chain on, and you bet on the horses.
No, you can't win. You can't win betting horses. Every time you go for it, you can't win.
My four's running good.
Nah, it's done.
Nah, it's done.
It's done. It's done. And now that's it. No, eight's not even coming. I'm done.
I'm done.
That's it. I just lost my doubles.
Oh, no.
So fucked up. Everything's so fucked up. Everything's so fucked up.
I mean, this guy's having an existential crisis, and this is what they like live for. It's just like they're drug addicts, but they don't understand. They just do it like with their fucking brain chemicals because this ride that they're on. Look at this. He's just like literally just like everything's fucked. I've lost everything. And then watch this guy turn.
Come back with Zadie Juice. Come back with Zadie Juice. Come back with Zadie Juice, you motherfucker. Get here with this for. This is monster. This is monster. Where the fuck is the wire? Fuck yeah.
This is who you got to be. This is who you want to be. If you're going to be a fucking degenerate sports gambler. It's not cute if you're just fucking drunk, losing all your money on sports. It's you got to be like this guy. Where it's just like, fuck. I've lost everything. Oh my God, this is good. I've lost my doubles. You can't bet on sports, or you can't bet on horses. You just fucking, it's all fucked. Everything's fucked. And it's just like, oh, we're turning the corner. Then the snapping. I mean, everything's just perfect. But see, like this guy doesn't give a fuck. I mean, this is one of two ways. This guy either has no family and has no plan to, and he's just a lifelong degenerate, and that's what his plan is, or he's lost his family and he has no problem with that. He's just like, yeah, that's fine. They're fucking bums anyway. They couldn't hit a money line bet to save their life. They couldn't hit an underdog money line bet to save their fucking life. They couldn't call an over. Have they ever hit an over parlay? No. Useless, these kids. And that fucking bitch wife. It's like, God damn it, man. Yeah, so the sports betting's we gotta tone it down a bit, guys. And don't be following people because, I mean, I get caught up in it too. And it's just like, you see a guy that's like a sports gambling thing, and it's like he runs a sports gambling account, and he'll post these post these odds, be like, here's my bets for the day. And for no reason at all, based on nothing, you're just like, you kind of almost want to fucking put money on it too, but you got to resist that urge. It's like, that guy doesn't fucking know anything. He's just losing his money publicly, and you're just like, oh, cool, I'd like to also lose money with this guy. But then you just get a guy that's a good marketer. He just posts all his fucking wins. He's just like, I'm fucking beating the system. And you're like, oh, God damn it, I'm going to get rich off this guy. No, you're not. You're just not. You're gonna lose your money, and that guy's just, the guys that sell the packages, they end up maybe making money or just save themselves because you just give them money. They're not making money off of the fucking betting. Nobody's making any real money. It's not their job. All right, last thing. People need to get the fuck back to work, and I'm all for, people getting together and having events and pretty much doing whatever the fuck they want. I'm all for it. Controversial, I know. But I'm all for it. And except for I will also change my stance on things when I see something I don't like happening, which is what's the case here. So a bunch of Joshua's, I believe is like the thing. Yeah, Josh fight. So started as a thing on, as all things, started on social media. And so hundreds gather in a Nebraska field for a pool noodle brawl over the name Joshua. So this is where we're at with nobody has jobs. Everybody's mentally ill. Everybody's in a constant battle with each other of, everything on every issue. And I know people are just like, well, that's good. Then these people are just getting together and have a little fun. No, this is stupid. And these people are mentally ill. They just want to have a good old thing of fun. It's just like some of these people are 30, 40 years old. Don't go to a field with a bunch of strangers and have a pool noodle fight. I'm sorry. You can't do it. So hundreds of people flocked to a park in Nebraska on Saturday to engage in an intense pool noodle brawl over the name Josh. A lot of words that were out of place there. Intense and brawl don't fit. The winner, 4-year-old Joshua Vincent Jr. Dude, I would have fucking lit that kid lamp, bro. I would have fucked Joshua Vincent Jr. up if I was there and my name was Josh. Who was honored with a paper crown and hoisted in the air for all Joshes to see. Okay. It all started a year ago when pandemic boredom set in with Josh Swain, a 22-year-old college student from Tucson, Arizona, messaged others who shared his name on social media and challenged them to a duel. Hundreds showed up. Hundreds, Jesus Christ. Go to work, guys. Have a family. Fucking do anything. Jesus. Hundreds showed up at a park in Lincoln, Nebraska, a location chosen at random to participate in the silliness. The festivities started with a grueling and righteous battle of rock, paper, scissors. Stop using these words. Like, see how they're like trying to make it seem like it's fucking awesome, like it's cool, like this is his battle. Like this is some fucking LARPing bullshit. The grueling. They had a war. They had a rock, paper, scissors war. These men went to battle. The righteous battle of rock, paper, scissors. Ugh. Between Josh Swain from Arizona and Josh Swain from Omaha, Nebraska. The Arizona student won that competition, allowing him to claim the title of the true Josh Swain, which is fucking nothing. I would have been so down for this if legally everybody that showed up had to change their name if they didn't fucking win. And that rock, paper, scissors thing, that guy had to change his name from Josh Swain to something else. Josh Swine. That's what I would have done on the bet. Josh Swine, he would have had to change his name to. But just like nothing, it's just like, I'm the true Josh Swain. Hey, man. Hey, man, you're 35. Go have a kid. Go have a kid or a family. Go fucking build a house. Go buy a house. What the fuck are you doing in this field in Nebraska talking about, I'm doing a rock, paper, scissors for my name. I'm gonna be the true Josh Swain. Will you shut the fuck up, dude? Jesus Christ. You're in a leather vest in a field with a bunch of other nerds. The dork battle. The dork battle of the century. The pool noodle competition that followed was open to anyone with the first name Josh. Vincent Jr., the 4-year-old, was declared the victor and received a Burger King crown for his efforts. Not really a prize, huh? Jesus, couldn't have sprung up a couple bucks, maybe got the kid like a PS5 or anything. This was all just a waste of fucking time. He's the organizer. A little surprised about how the whole thing blew up. I did not expect it to be people to be as adamant about it. One Josh in attendance, Josh Kelsey, told the Lincoln he drove. This guy drove. I don't know how far away it is, so I'm not going to say. But driving any distance is just madness. Whatever. Then they donated food and they raised about $8,000 for Children's Hospital. That's good. So we're gonna watch the video just because there's some funny parts of the video, but also dork central. These people are fucking dressed up as Star Wars characters, as fucking superheroes, and it's just this one guy's in a full football uniform here. But yeah, just adults in like full superhero costumes is like, oh no, man. Unless you're hired as an entertainer for a kid's birthday party, or you were literally playing that fucking role in a movie and you're getting paid $1 bajillion for it. Boy, that's tough. Boy, oh boy, that's tough to be a grown man in a superhero costume. Ah, man. Yeah. Eesh. In any seriousness, no good. I mean, this guy, this guy gets decked. These guys are just standing there. This guy's in a Roman helmet. This guy's literally got a boot. He's got this guy's got a broken leg, or like a fucked up leg, and he's running around in this field. Like, what are we doing here, man? It was that important? But if you didn't see, my favorite guy comes in about halfway through this video, and he seems so uninterested and does not want to be a part of this. It's almost as if he truly thought that this was a legal obligation for him to show up because his name was Josh, and he wants no part of this. Look at this guy. Here he is, makes his first appearance. No interest, the bigger guy here, yeah. Look at this. I mean, look at it. He makes his first appearance 13 seconds into the video, and he's just facing the camera, and then just zero enthusiasm. I love this. This is the guy I like here. He's just like, I don't want to be here. I had to be here. My name is Josh. I got the call earlier this week that legally I had to show up and fight for my name, which I'm very confused by because literally millions and millions of people have the same name. So I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But yeah, I'm here to defend my name, I guess. I don't really care. Change my name. Who gives a fuck? Can I go home, please? Can I go to Costco, please, and get a hot dog? For the love of God. But look at this guy. Just, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Dude. So the big fucking dork battle all ended in a 4-year-old getting a Burger King crown. That's it. That's, Jesus Christ, people need to fucking work, man. People need to fucking go to work. They need to do something. This is out of control, man. You should not have the time to do this. You should have the time. If you have this much free time, you should be working on your short iron so that you don't miss greens from 100 yards out. That's simple. You know how low we could be scoring? A lot lower than we have been, I'll tell you that. All right, so yeah, enough of the fucking dorks. Everybody get to work, Jesus Christ. Don't go meet up with people in a field with a pool noodle and start swinging it around. Actually, no, I did see a picture. I saw one guy that I enjoyed his, this guy had he put his pool noodle on a drill. So this guy's running around with a drill with the noodle on. So he's just spinning it. It's just like, all right, well, this guy came out here to do some damage. It would have been fucking hilarious. Some guy's just got a bat with a pool noodle in the end. He's just literally just lighting people the fuck up. And they're just like, oh, this took a turn. It's turned into just an actual, hey, if you want to use those words, we're going to make it a real intense brawl. Yeah. You want to call it an intense brawl? We'll make it an intense brawl. Yeah. It's like, hey, that's a baseball bat. Got a pool noodle over it. You didn't specify the rules, huh? Huh, Josh? All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the podcast this week. And thank you for listening in general. It was a great first month, and numbers are on the climb in the right direction. This we're just getting started with this. We're just getting started. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna get good, guys. It's gonna get good. It's gonna be like one of those shows where you're just like, you know, where people that watch too much TV and they're just like have run out of shit to watch and they're just like, they're just like, no, bro, it gets fucking. I know. The first like 8 seasons are not that great. Once you get into season 9 though, bro, and then season 9 to like season 15, dude, it's so good, man. Season 9, and then like it kind of ends not that great in like 16, 17, 18, but like, dude, seasons 9 through 15 are so good, man. You got to check it out. But yeah, the first 9 seasons not that great. That might be what this podcast is. If you're just like, if right now you're thinking, it's not that great. Well, you just wait. You just wait till season 9. Which I don't know how you quantify that, but you wait. It'll be fucking great. All right, yeah, download the podcast on wherever the hell you are downloading it, because I guess you're listening. And follow the Instagram, SmartassPod. Hit the YouTube. You can find it under my name, Aiden Sousa. And please follow that. We're getting some fun comments. We met our boy Rob Steele last week. You can watch all the clips up on there as well. Yeah, follow the Instagram, and that's it. God love you. Final thoughts, final words. Get outside. Try and get dick down by the sun as much as you can. Everybody needs some vitamin D right now. I mean, you get a nice, beautiful tan like me. I look like a nice Mexican man. Work on your short irons. Make sure you hit those greens. Do not be missing greens from 100 yards out. And if your name's Josh, have it not be. I think that's an important message. Change your name if it's Josh. Just in general. Just in case something like this ever comes up again. Let's just get on top of it and just be like, yeah, no, I don't need my name to be Josh, you know? Just you know? All right. That's all. See you later.